6 winter chores I only did after buying an American house. Yeah, ready to see what kind of things you have to start doing after getting an American house. Before we do get into this, I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's straight to see what we got.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to winter chores.
Okay.
You're still thinking about the dog, aren't you? He's doing very well, and soon one winter chore that I'll have to do is fit him with tiny, adorable snow. Buying a Midwestern house. It's fair to say that I have not sat down since January 14th. And that dog video. And this one, obviously. Anyway, without any further ado, here are winter chores that I only did after buying a Midwestern house.
Okay. Adjusting the
thermostat. Let's start by talking
thermostat.
about the thermostat. After all this time, I don't really remember how it worked in Britain, but in the United States rented apartments, your heat is controlled by your landlord. The problem with this is you never know what you're going to get. It could be too hot, depriving you of a good night's sleep.
What do you mean it's controlled by the landlord? Like, they can turn it up and down from wherever they're at? Bro, what if I'm cold? And they don't turn it up?
Or too cold, depriving you of the chance to parade around in your underpants. But now that I'm a homeowner in the Midwest, I'm 100% in charge of my own temperatures.
Wait,
as long as
what? Yo, that's crazy. Wait, what?
The temperature that my wife wants. During winter, this is typically set between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit in the daytime and 63 degrees at night.
Yeah,
of course, having
we do
a
that with our
puppy
heating.
changes things. According to Google, he's more than comfortable with our daytime setting. But we've had to keep it up at night because anything below this is bad and will cause the dog to spontaneously combust. Let me know in the comments what you keep it at.
Salt
in the very
steps.
short time that I've owned my own Midwestern home, I've learned one weird trick that the government doesn't want you to know about. When it comes to tasks around the house, just watch what Kevin from Home Alone does and strive to do the opposite. For instance, on the eve of a big freeze, instead of pouring water on your steps, try putting salt down instead. Unless two really dodgy...
Wait, would water even work? What, like, when it's like really cold, would it just turn into like ice?
Blokes show up in a van, then go to town with the hose. When I lived in England, this wasn't such a problem because the temperatures didn't routinely plummet to a level not entirely fit for humans.
Yeah, not as crazy as you
Furthermore,
lot.
back when I was renting, the salting was taken care of by my landlord, maintenance staff, or a magical team of salt fairies.
Now you gotta do it
I was never
yourself.
quite clear on that. And there's a bit of a knack to it. Sometimes you put down just the right amount of salt, and at other times you put down way too much, just like the staff at Wendy's.
Wait, what would happen if you put too much though? Would that be bad? Bro, it's actually crazy to think about how extreme America weather is. Like, it goes really, really hot in some states, right? And then it goes really, really cold, bro. Like, extreme. From what you guys tell me, it's extreme, dude. Salt in the
Owning a
sidewalk.
home in the Midwest means that you're not just looking out for your own welfare, but occasionally that of other humans, and sometimes children. A good neighborly thing to do is to put salt down on the stretch of sidewalk immediately in front of your house. When the ice tries to form, science intervenes and says, "No, not today, you ice-cold ice." But it sure is weird where the mind takes you. As I salted the sidewalk earlier this week, I could mentally hear the voice of Suburban Sue from across the road. And I just pictured her turning to her husband and saying, "Ooh, look at him, he's got his little salt bag out again. What does he think this street is? One giant plate of fish and chips," but in an American accent. But Suburban Sue has got me all wrong, right? Because I put malt vinegar on my fish and chips, and I'd love to see her scrutinize that.
Nice.
She absolutely would.
Hey, you're helping them, because they're going to be walking down there, there's not going to be no ice.
Of course, here in the Midwest, salt is
right.
not the only white substance to hit the ground, especially when you have cardinals flying about. But at this time of year, it's all about snow. No amount of salt is going to stop heavy snowfall from settling, which is why I recently purchased one of these.
Okay, yeah, I don't know many people in the UK that has one of them. In fact, I don't think, bro, I think, yeah. I don't know anyone. I don't think anyone obviously someone's gonna have one of them, but only a tiny few, bro. Barely anyone.
Two of these, and I know what you're thinking. Ooh, Lawrence, why do you have two completely identical snow shovels? And the answer is simple. I've no idea. But it's important to shovel snow off your front step. After all, you don't want to drag in that snow and get it all over your rug, because your dog will do that for you. Also,
yo, it's mental to think how much snow you guys can get. Like when you see on the movies, bro, and you see like, oh, the houses are snowed in. But then I'm like, yo, is that just the movies? But then I've seen snow in America on videos where it goes as tall as that house doors. Bro, that is mental, man. That is crazy.
So, depending on the amount of snow that you get, you might not be able to open your front door. But in that scenario, I'm not sure how you'd even make it to your step. I mean, I'm not just going to jump out of my bathroom window.
Hey, I got an idea. Go to the top floor of the house, open a window, pour salt. Would that work? Would that work?
Again. When I was a renter, this step was magically taken care of before I'd even woken up, which, to be fair, was usually around 2 p.m. But I have to say, there is something oddly cathartic about showing the snow who's boss, even if the balance of power shifts somewhat when it falls on you from a roof.
Shoveling the sidewalk.
According to the Municipal Code of Chicago, we property...
I find it funny how, like, these winter chores are all to do with, like, shoveling and the snow. Right, I get it, it's like winter, you know what I'm saying? But it's because, like, you guys, snow comparison to us is just stupidly crazy, bro. You know what? You guys need to send me some pictures of, if you do have them, of, like, snow around your house and show me how, like, tall it gets. Send them to me on Instagram, L3WG_. I'd love to check them out.
The owners are responsible for clearing the sidewalk of not just ice, but snow. And I know that because Suburban Sue has the municipal code embossed on a yard sign. Sadly, when the recent snowfall came, most of it had melted before I could set up the camera and shovel my part of the sidewalk. So my team decided to use stock footage of a Midwestern man shoveling his. We reasoned that if we only showed him from behind, my subscribers would be none the wiser. My team deserves to be recognized for their groundbreaking work. That said...
Yo, I actually thought that was him. It worked.
An anonymous chap was never going to be able to fully replicate my world-renowned shoveling technique.
Right.
Basically, it involves me moving my shovel through the snow like it were an automobile. None of these short, swift lunges. I just drive on through the snow without stopping, only tossing my collection after several feet.
Hey, Lawrence, my guy, that's because you're super strong, dude. That's because you're super strong, bro.
In fact, if you keep watching, you'll be able to see that technique in action in approximately 45 seconds exactly.
Okay. Shoveling the path,
knows
of
that
course.
I work very hard on doing the bare minimum. So when it comes to salting the pathways in my backyard, I compromise by not salting the pathways in my backyard.
You know what? All of these points right here to do with like shoveling and salt. I'm curious. Comment down below if you guys living in like in a part of America where the snow is crazy or like the winters get crazy. Let me know some kind of things you have to always do, right, for the winter that you think that I wouldn't do here. I'd love to check them out in the comments.
And this is mostly fine because if I do want to get to the garage, I'll just walk across the lawn. That way, if I do fall over, I'll land in soft grass and dog.
Okay.
That said, it is important to at least see the pathways, and that's where shoveling comes in. What you're about to see is a rapid-fire video montage that YouTubers often use to make an activity look more exciting than it is.
All right, here we go. What was that? Oh, garage. I love it, bro.
And those are just some of the winter chores that I've had to do since moving.
Yo, Lawrence, bro. I thought we was going to get a bit more snow, you know, shoveling action, bro. You just did one thing and then stopped, bro. But, yo, it's so cool looking at, like, backyards and, like, American houses and stuff like that. Because these chain link things, a lot of you guys have them, don't you? To me, being from the UK, I'm like, yo, where's the privacy? But you guys just don't care. Like, bro, when it's like hot, and let's say you're in my back garden, I've been out with like the top off, you know what I mean? Got the pool out and stuff, right? Bro, you're telling me the next door neighbor's just going to be seeing you like that? Bro, you're going to have a chip. What if you don't like your next door neighbor? What if you're arguing? You know what I mean? You might have problems. No. I don't know. I think I would prefer like an actual fence. I don't know. Do a lot of you guys, have you changed your chain link to an actual fence? Love this montage. Look at this. Bravo.
And those are just some of the winter chores that I've had to do since moving into this Midwestern house. Who knows, there might even be a part 2 to this video if I ever have to knock snow off my roof or do battle with the White Witch.
Yeah, part 2 is shovel snow from roof, shovel snow from car, shovel snow from chimney, shovel snow that has got inside the house.
Clear, that was a reference to Narnia, not Suburban Sue.
Okay, now.
And I know that because Suburban Sue has the municipal code.
That's me every video.
People might think I'm an ogre. Funny, isn't it, how Brits and Americans spell ogre the exact same way, even though America usually changes those RE endings.
Oh, okay, you got a point.
That's it for this video. I'm Lawrence Brown.
But yo, there we go. 6 winter chores he only did after buying an American house. Very interesting as a Brit who don't have to do any of them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely let me know any winter things you have to do or prepare for the winter you don't think that I won't do. Let me know in the comments. I would love to check them out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG if you guys want to check me out over there. I absolutely love having you guys there and talking to you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.